Yeah, baby. Yeah. I guess that's my way of trying to tune up the mind, because we are facing the storm. Where you are, where I am, two completely different places. And here we are in this moment of now, just sharing a conversation. And the storm I speak of, it's Hurricane Ian. On this particular day, which is September 30th, 2022, we're here in Carolina, and we're waiting for Ian, who's charged up to a second hurricane, to hit the shores again. And then later on this afternoon, 1, 2 o'clock this afternoon, it'll downgrade to a tropical storm, and we'll get hit with a wall of water, a storm. And we've embraced. And the way that you embrace in a situation like this is that you've got to come together as a community before, in the middle, and afterwards. You've got to stay united as a people, because we're all in common with one thing: the wall of this storm. Hey, it's Arrow. This is The Choice. This is what I was writing while the sun was waking up on a brilliant new day. Not much of a sun today. We've talked about this forest in South Charlotte, North Carolina many times. Today, there's rain. The rain is here. The winds aren't as strong as what they say they're going to be, but it's there. Everything is moving out there. I have not seen the deer this morning. I did not get to hear the call of the crow or the hawk or the owls or anything like that. It is very, very calm. It's almost like nature is saying, whoa, step back for a moment. Okay, let nature do what it needs to do. But we don't need to be wandering around in this mess. And the rains from Hurricane Ian have begun. Although it's going to be downgraded to a tropical storm, or will it be when it arrives? I mean, it's unpredictable. It really is. I was here in the Carolinas when Hugo decided to come knocking on our doors. It was just supposed to be a tropical storm. Yeah, that's one of those things that's never left my mind, body, and soul. The situation right now is all about keeping the anxiety under control. You've got to go beneath the skin and tell yourself you're not in control. Just breathe. Become a part of the moment of now and just learn from these lessons of change. Sure, a part of me wants to just call in sick to the essential job today. But no. That radio broadcaster in me is very much vibrant and ready to rock. It's not what we do. Not even tomorrow's wedding ceremony and reception. We're still on. We're going to celebrate right in the middle of this storm, because that's what you do. You walk through the storm. The goal is to remain focused on the priorities. This is a storm that many, they might remember in the years ahead, just as we did with Hugo. But it's not a hurricane when it gets where I am. So now I wonder how we in this community will embrace the history. Tropical storms are like the norm for this region. I can't remember who's been here or how long it lasted. And the only reason why I write about this or even talk about it today is for the future reader. The story that took the attention away from the war, our nation's inflation situation, increasing poverty, our political nightmare, and everything else that's affecting anxiety. Today's anxiety is this storm. I was with people on the front line all day yesterday. I saw it in their eyes. I also saw the naysayers and the non-believers. Those that pretty much put themselves in a position of thought that say, God, whatever. I hear people so bent out of shape. It's just gonna rain. You're gonna get a little wind. I get it. They do the same exact thing when it comes to a snowstorm. A lot of people from the north who are blistered by the bad winds and all of that white snow come here and they're going, this is nothing. It's just a dusting. And yet they're the first ones that usually get in a car accident on an icy highway. When weather stands in your way, don't let it defeat you. We understand the anxiety, the fear, and the doubt. We see the pictures of what happened to Florida. And you wonder, will it happen here as well? They're saying winds 35 miles per hour plus. And of course, the power companies have written to us. They've sent their little text messages and said, when we do lose power, not if, when. See, it just builds up the anxiety. Step back, put the camera lens away, and accept it. Accept that we are just in a moment of change. The seasons are changing. This happens. Breathe. And if the lights do go out, you're prepared, right? Candlelight, flashlights, the batteries, everything's ready? Lord knows I saw enough of you yesterday buying that. I also saw enough of you buying a bunch of junk food. You got to stop that. I understand. You're looking for the comfort food. But your heart isn't saying, oh my God, that was delicious. It's saying, holy God, you're not taking care of me. Facing the real storms, hurricanes, tropical storms, and maybe in your case, a storm that's a blizzard, a windstorm. Face it, but release yourself from it. Breathe. I'm Arrow, and that's what I was writing while the sun was waking up on a brilliant new day.